So Tekashi 6ix9ine just got out of jail and broke YouTube and Instagram records in 24 hours. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? It's Ratty Boy back in the building again. And today we're going to be talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Little backstory. So Tekashi 6ix9ine is this rapper. He was facing about, coincidentally, 69 years in jail. You know what I'm saying? For racketeering charges and a whole bunch of stuff, right? Now, Daniel Hernandez wanted to be a rapper. The cool it thing is to become a rapper that speaks about gang-related activity. So he sought out the Nine Trey Bloods. He became a part of the Bloods. And when the hip-hop cops was watching him and they got in trouble, he took the stand and he snitched on them. Let's speak on this real quick. So he came out on Instagram Live, broke the record previously held by Tory Lanez and Drake for 300,000 views, and he had 2 million people viewing him. So he broke the record on Instagram Live. He broke Eminem's previous record for 35 million views in 24 hours as a hip-hop artist on YouTube. He broke it and made like 45 million. So this dude, people are interested in this dude, you know what I mean? Say what you will, right? So he came out and gave an explanation as to why he snitched. He basically said the people he snitched on wasn't loyal to him. So why was he gonna be loyal to them? There was a video of them kidnapping him and robbing him and pistol whipping him, right? And in the video, you can hear him saying, yo, Mel, or whatever the dude's name was. Let's pretend his name is Mel. Yo, Mel, man, why you doing this, man? Come on, man, don't do this, right? So he knew the people that was doing it. Then, allegedly, who knows if it's true, but his manager, whatever, that was the leader of the Nine Trey Bloods or whatever the case is, right? He was on Instagram Live with Tekashi 6ix9ine's baby mother in the house, chilling up with her, whatever. Like, Tekashi 6ix9ine made it clear that he was smashing his baby moms. Not only that, they threatened to kill his mother. Not only that, they were stealing money from this dude behind the scenes, millions of dollars. So let's get this straight. You don't have to agree with what this man did, but you gotta understand the mind of this dude. This dude, the dude with rainbow hair, rainbow everything, and a tattoo of Saw on his face. I'ma just keep it funky with you real quick, man. I'm talking to y'all, right? I'm gonna talk to you right now. I'm gonna talk to you. Watch out for those people that are so quick to say they wouldn't snitch. Nah, man, I wouldn't snitch. Watch out for those. I'm telling you, watch out for those people. Those be the same ones to sing. The same ones on the stand like a canary bird. I'm telling you right now. I don't even know how a canary sound, but it sounds something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because his explanation is this. If they was already doing him dirty in all those aspects, while they're free, what you think would have happened to him in jail? They would have stabbed him up for 20 freaking years. He probably would have. He wasn't built for that, man. He wasn't built for that. He was some normal kid that said, you know what? I could use this to my advantage and this to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. And he came out. You know what I mean? He took the rainbow flag, which is notoriously known to being associated with homosexuals, right? He took that, and the LGBTQ community, right? He took that and flipped it, put tattoos on his face, became a gang member, all this crazy, shocking stuff, and y'all ate it up. Everybody ate it up. I used to like his music a little bit. He's not, and he knew he wasn't lyrically the best person. But you in the club, you jumping around, you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You don't want to hear Nas in the club, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear some lyrical, spiritual, miracle stuff in the club. You don't want to hear that in the club. You want to hear some crazy stuff. You're getting drunk, you wilding out, and he knew that, right? So he was smart in that regard. You mean to tell me somebody could do somebody that dirty and you have no means of getting them back? I'll tell you something. If you understand, you don't even know what you would even do in that situation if you understand or not. You know what I mean? You probably, you saying, oh, I wouldn't be put in that situation. But let's say in your life right now, you're put in that situation. Somebody's saying, yo, somebody shitted on you. They did all this stuff to you. You have the opportunity, but you're going to go to jail if you don't tell on them for them doing the, like, come, dude. Straight up, man, in my opinion personally, I'm gonna just tell you straight up like this. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now. If I make the bed, I gotta lay in it. And I'm loyal to people who are loyal to me. You can't use the blanket statement of not snitching with this civilian ass dude who wasn't about that life anyway. So where do we draw the line? So his thing is, who is he really being loyal to? How are you gonna be loyal to people that wasn't loyal to you and you know what I mean? Like he's trying to basically say that they broke code first. They broke street code first, or whatever the case is. Now, that's no excuse for him to snitch on the dude, because he put a hit out on somebody or whatever, and he ratted on that dude too. So that's no excuse for that. That right there is some unethical street stuff too. You know what I mean? Man, messed up. But with the whole Cardi B and Jim Jones thing where people saying he snitched on them too, how do we know that they're in the gang? How do we know that they were in the gang? How do we know Jim Jones was blood? How do we know Cardi B was a blood? They mentioned it 1,000 times. So how is he snitching on them when they already snitched on themselves? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. Everybody's up in arms talking about, yo, you know what I mean, he snitched and all that. But let me explain something to y'all, right? It's like this. If you do dirt with your homeboys, you know what I mean? And y'all all get caught up, and then one person doesn't get caught up. To bring them in, to get them in trouble is messed up, and to rat out your homeboy just so you can be free is messed up. But if it's some enemies of yours who did you dirty, you gotta ask yourself that question, because I know damn well y'all lying. You're lying. You wouldn't do. I'm telling you. Watch out for those people that's saying they quick to not snitch, man. I'm trying to tell you right now. It's always the people loud saying what they wouldn't and shouldn't do and all this stuff. They be the ones, and that's for every situation. If somebody gotta say I could fight, it's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. It's the quiet ones. It's people that know and confident about their stuff that don't have to brag about doing none of that stuff. So it's the same thing when it comes to this situation too. The fact that this dude came back out of jail and is racking up all this money and all these views and attention is crazy. And let me tell you, this guy right here, this guy behind me right now, if you're an MC or if you're a rapper and you talking about this dude and you talking about him in a negative light at all in any aspect, you're making yourself look stupid. You know what I mean? Because here you come rapping your ass off, right? And making 1,000 views or 4,000 views in 3 weeks. And here come this dude. Can't even rap that good. Rainbow hair. Snitched on everybody. And made 2 million views on Instagram, breaking the record. Don't make yourself look stupid. And ignore this dude. If you speak on this dude at all in a negative light and you don't like him, you're only doing yourself a disservice. I'm gonna just say this about this dude. I used to like this dude and all that, you know what I mean? And I still think this dude is freaking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I'm entertained by it. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? I'm a grown ass man. I ain't running the streets doing none of that stuff, you know what I mean? But when it comes to snitching and making it look cool, I don't like that, you know what I mean? I don't like it at all. Nipsey Hussle got killed, you know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke just got shot. XXXTentacion just got killed. So this dude can still get got. That's the one thing he needs to understand, because it's going to be his fans that get him caught up, because he had to relocate his house. Just the other day he had to relocate because he was on his balcony making a little video or whatever, bragging on Instagram, and some white girl in the suburbs caught him and put it on Instagram, and he had to relocate. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be y'all fans that like him and love this dude that get him killed. So I'm trying to tell you, like, anybody could get got at any moment. You know what I mean? I don't like that he's making snitching look cool neither. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, because there's a whole bunch of different situations. Because Cameron got caught up in this whole thing too. Because if you living next to a serial killer, will you tell the cops that there's a serial killer next door? And Cameron was like, I would move. Yo, and he got backlash from everybody, even people from the hood. You know what I'm saying? For that statement. So just keep that in mind. Like, you can't just say the blanket statement, don't snitch, don't tell, period. You know what I mean? Especially to civilians. You can't tell them that. You know what I mean? They don't live that kind of life or that type of street code. If you put yourself in that situation, you got to man up and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Without shitting on your homeboys. You know what I mean? That's all it is. When it comes to that, that's my opinion on that. But if it's people that's doing you dirty, I'm kind of torn, because there's me now, the grown man, Darren, right now. You know what I'm saying? There's me. And then there's Darren as a kid who was running around wilding out. You know what I'm saying? So my brain, and I came from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? When it was bad, crack vials everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, there was no Whole Foods nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Bed-Stuy was wild. You know what I mean? So I'm coming from that mental state, and I'm coming from the mental state now where I'm at in my life. It's an iffy situation. Let me tell you straight up right now. If somebody touched my mother, my family will call the cops, and we will have to be involved with law enforcement for the situation. But if nothing is done and somebody touched my mom's, or my father, or my sister, or my brother, you know what I mean? Or my best friends, you know what I'm saying? Especially my damn mom. I know I'm going to jail. I know I am, you know what I mean? So I'm already there in my head when it comes to that. You know what I mean? I'm already there. If you don't like this dude, Stop giving this dude attention. Then you got y'all bozos in the comments and all that. Talking about, yo, man, I ain't never snitching on nobody, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't snitching on nobody, you know what I mean? Straight up like this, baby. You can stab my moms. You can do what you want to do.
I'd never snitch. No, never in my wildest dreams. I would never snitch. You know.
Man, shut up. Just shut the hell up and mind your business and live your life. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. I understand people saying he put himself in that situation. You know what I mean? And he jumped into that life, so he got to deal with the consequences. But yo, this dude wasn't about that life. So stop saying that. You know what I mean? He came into it, used the Nine Trey Bloods to his advantage. The Nine Trey Bloods used him to their advantage. They both got out the hood and started getting rich together. When shit hit the fan, they both had to know what was going to happen. There's people that you friends with right now that would snitch on you for no reason. Not even on some, they don't have an ounce of loyalty. You too. Stop your nonsense. I don't believe you. We don't believe you. You need more people. So we don't know the whole story, who was involved, what actually happened, what went down 100%. Only he knows and only they know. You know what I mean? We don't know nothing, so we can't really speak on it, especially our little bozos out there talking about, you know what I mean? Yo, man, he shouldn't have, yo, man, it's the streets, baby. It's the streets. It's the streets. Shut up. And in my previous video, I was saying, yo, man, he needs to go witness protection. He needs to take his millions and move out the country. He did none of that. So if something happened to him, you can't keep dodging these bullets, so to speak. You can't keep doing that, man, because nothing lasts forever. I learned that a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, he could get caught slipping, man. Straight up. If I was him, I would move to Ecuador, move to Colombia, move Philippines, someplace, you know what I mean? And keep my millions and just live like a king. Even them places he gonna get caught up, but the hip hop culture is not like crazy like that over there, where they would probably get him for snitch. Nine Trey Bloods ain't flying to freaking Philippines to get him. You never know. And I'm gonna also say this, for all the people praising Bobby Shmurda for not snitching and praising him for being a stand-up dude, when Bobby Shmurda comes home, if that dude don't get way more love and rack up the amount of views and support and sales as Tekashi 6ix9ine, then y'all failed overall completely, because from what I see, there's way more people supporting and praising Bobby Shmurda for not snitching. He's another rapper that didn't snitch, right? When Bobby Shmurda comes home and Tekashi 6ix9ine continues to blast this dude and everybody else out the water when it comes to sales and views and support and all these records that he's breaking, then Tekashi 6ix9ine gonna get the last laugh yet again. Like I tell people all the time, if you don't like this dude and you freaking hate him, to leave any negative comment is gonna only make this dude bigger. You might as well just ignore it and hope it goes away, because it's not. I'm telling you right now, he's still breaking records, you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, if I lay to bed, I gotta sleep in it. And if you're loyal to me, I'm gonna be loyal to you. And my friend